Welcome back, everyone, to the LCS following yet another Game 5 with TSM on the victory end. I'm here with your Verizon post-game interview alongside Spica. Now, here's the thing. As a fan, I want to say thank you for Game 5. But from your perspective, this has to be somewhat exhausting, right? How does it feel to have to continually scrape by in these series?
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely stressful, but we've been here before. We've had many Game 5s, so I think at this point we're just used to it, and I think we're just really mentally resilient. That helped us a lot.
And even though there were some similar properties in the actual Game 5 of the series, there were obviously some differences in how it started off. So I want to review the fact that you did start with that aggressive Nidalee game, which you've been piloting so well. But for Games 2 and 3, it felt like Team Liquid were really trying to shut down your team's ability to carry in the top lane and your ability to support up there. How did you and the rest of the team adapt to that for the rest of the series?
Well, yeah, I think I just suck it all off, so we just stopped picking it. I think I'm much better on champs that have agency or that can just pretty much dominate the early game. Like for example, I think I'm really good at Nidalee, and I think Shen has a lot of playmaking potential in the early game. And so yeah, we just go back to the style that we always play and that we're best at, and that's how we got the win.
Yeah, you mentioned the River Shen that we got to see. A lot of us were
Yeah.
very excited for that. And it does have similar aspects in being a playmaking jungler that you can bring to the table in that way. But walk us through how you approach the game on Shen, having a pretty supportive build in Game 4 and making some differences in Game 5.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think Shen is a really good early ganker. His like level 2 and 3 is really strong. And then on level 6, definitely you have the strongest ult in the game. You have a global on a jungler. So I think just having level 6 on Shen jungle, you just ult anytime and you could just make a lot of plays around the map and enemy just won't expect it. It's like you're just coming out of jungle blind, they don't know where you are, and you just pop out of nowhere. So I think Shen is definitely a really good pick for me.
Game 5 specifically, there were a couple of moments where Impact got caught off when it wasn't just Broken Blade that was there knocking on the door. But for you, we were talking during our last interview about your development and your growth within the early years of the LCS. You are the youngest player within this league, and now you find yourself going into the championship finals. What does that mean for you, especially considering the journey that TSM has faced this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely exciting. This is like my first split of playing LCS, or playing like a full split LCS, so I'm really excited. My teammates are really great. They're really good at the video game. Sometimes they carry me, sometimes I do my fair share. So yeah, I'm really excited.
And everyone was pulling their fair share here today, but you do have a very short turnaround before you go into that final series. Some do say there's similarities in the playstyle between Team Liquid and FlyQuest, though. How do you think that you're going to fare going into this particular matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree that FlyQuest and TL have similar playstyles. I do think that FlyQuest is better than TL. I mean, they beat him. So I think, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a banger game or banger series tomorrow.
Well, thank you for bringing us many bangers over all of these series and hopefully another one tomorrow and stopping by and talking to me.
Thank you for having me.
Well, another Game 5 lock with Zilean means another winning series for TSM. To continue breaking down this series, let's head on over to the Bud Light Breakdown.